Yo, Luigi back with another one. Arsenal, Man City. It didn't go the way we wanted. I'm not gonna lie. I would have preferred a draw, maybe a City win, but I didn't want to pump up their chest too much. But watching that game has made me realise I thought City was better than they are, and I thought Arsenal was worse than they are. Arsenal absolutely slapped their heads in. Yeah, it was a little bit not lucky, but the first goal they got early, and then had maybe a 10-15 minutes where they was kind of pressing. Then when City came out, Arsenal kind of sat back like, we'll take the 1-0, we'll try and ride it to half time. Cool. City got the equaliser. I was like, all right, okay, here we go. Arsenal slapped one back straight away with a deflection. Foden gave the ball away. Foden's been getting a lot of stick, I'm not going to lie. Might be deserved. He's been playing well for the last few games, but today he got done in that midfield, man. Rice, Odegaard, they had that midfield on toast. The party got the deflection, bam, 2-1, and then every time City will try to obviously come back, Arsenal so dangerous on the counter, and it's like, and it seems like they've solved the problem of Saka being injured on the right wing. Don't get me wrong, Martinelli was good today, so was Trossard, but that and Wanyeri, Ethan, listen, that is a problem. 17 years old. Obviously, I support Liverpool, man, whoever. I like to see young players come through. Him and that Skelly. We'll talk about the Skelly celebration in a minute because that was a direct liberty. But this guy, Wanyeri, is like, his confidence. You see, like Martinelli seems like he's lacking a bit of confidence sometimes. Wanyeri acts like he just never ever lacked confidence in his whole life. No one's ever told him no. Remember, for these youngsters, they're the best in their area, they're the best in their school, they're the best in Brent or whatever borough they're from, they're the best in London, probably one of the best in the country. So Adidas is coming to you, Nike coming to you, you've never heard no. So when you're at a certain age, you've never encountered a no before. So as far as he's concerned, he could do anything. He thinks he could probably run for Prime Minister. And to be honest, on the pitch, it looks like he can do everything. That goal he scored the other day in the Champions League was horrible. And when I saw him get subbed on, the only thing I'm mad at is I didn't put Golem to be next goal scorer because I knew he was going to score. Yeah, Man City, the demise of Man City is to be documented. They spent, 150 million in January to lose 5-1 like that. And now I think I can finally say, people be like, oh, they've been at the title race for time. They're at the title race now, but the only thing is, like yesterday, a day's a long time in football. Yesterday, everyone thought we was going to drop points against Bournemouth. We beat them. Like, yes, okay. Today, Arsenal's fans' chest is so pumped up. The amount of Arsenal fans message me like, you have to do a video for us today, right? Yes, I have to do one. It's a big game anyway, but boy, like all these people saying, oh, the title race has never been over anyway, but now it's back on with gusto. Obviously, we've got Everton as our game in hand. We need to beat them, and they've found the best form that they've had in bloody probably since David Moyes left. So it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, and it's going to be interesting, and it's far from over. Definitely, we're not waving the white flag. Still think we can do it, but Arsenal ain't nothing to be played with right now. Right now being the operative word. Because look, a month ago, when Newcastle beat them, everyone was like, oh, Arsenal can never come back in the Carabao Cup, blah, 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 2-0. Newcastle been losing games since then. Arsenal been winning games. They're not in the FA Cup. So their vibe, their next game's the Carabao Cup. Their chest is going to be so high. Boy, they might turn that around, I'm not going to lie. They might turn that around. You couldn't bet against them right now. Skelly. I like him. He's arrogant. Again, same thing. Never encountered the word no yet. So your football arrogance is high. He forget the goal he scored. He scored the goal, but before he even finished it, he chopped a man in the box onto his right foot. Remember, he's a left back. Finessed it into the far corner. The goalie's got a hand on it. It was too powerful to keep out. Then he sat down and done the Haaland, the peace thing, the namaste thing. You could see they kept going up to Haaland trying to get him to bite. Like, you could see Haaland got to them badly with that stay humble thing. But listen, they got their lick back. They got their lick back on Haaland. Man City got beaten. I ain't seen Man City get beaten like that since Sean Wright Phillips used to play for them. Since fucking probably Mark Hughes was their manager. You don't see them getting slapped about like that. So with my non-biased hat on, I have to say respect to Arsenal, because I didn't expect it. I expected them to win. I knew they was going to win, but I didn't think they was going to. I hope they would draw, but I definitely didn't think they was going to slap them 5-1 like that. So big up to Arsenal. Rice, oh man, the whole midfield dominated Man City's midfield. Everyone played well. Everyone done their thing. Trossard was running around like a mad flea, twisting people up anytime someone touched him. Drop on the floor. Arsenal was obviously like Gabriel. The ball got kicked at him. He's dropped on the floor. It's time wasting, isn't it? But I don't know. I just don't agree with this. Come on, man. You're a big strapping lad. That man kicked the ball at you. You're lying on the floor like you're injured. Fix up. But this is what they do. They're the arc arts, innit? They time wasted it. That's their thing. But it's mad because when they went attacking, they played so well. You think, why don't they just play like that normally? But you know what? I'm glad they don't, and I hope they don't bloody play like that against us. But big up to Arsenal. They got the job done. Man City's out of the title race fully now. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal for the title race. And you know what? Being two big teams in all the years, we've never had a title race just against each other. So it'll be interesting. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, man. I see the channel's growing. I see the subscribers there. So big up yourselves. Big up all of you lot. I'm a Luigi, number one.